sincère, que ces quelques fleurs vous apportent le bonheur, que l'année entière vous soit douce et légère, et que l'an fini, nous soyons tous réunis pour chanter en chœur bon anniversaire.
Donc, nous passons face à avec une certaine difficulté, mais nous te signalons tout que nous avons un combat spécial que nous voulons célébrer dans Télécréole. Télécréole, comme on connaît, a été fondé en 1986 en nous bail hommage à Wilner Auguste qui a mené concept ça avec tous les amis qui dans Saint-Fa. Et depuis lors, on paquet volontaires. Là, il y a un travail. Robert Louis Jeune qui est là avec nous, toujours avec au niveau technique là. On a pensé à Joseph Passeus, on a pensé à Fritzner en Philoma, on a pensé à René Auguste, et toute sa cité. On a pensé également à des anciens animateurs tant que Eunice Brutus. Donc, ce sont des mondes que nous venons avec de temps en temps pour aider nous à commémorer Télécréole. Cependant, nous avons semaines passées depuis à peu près plus que 10 ans ou bien 12 ans. Nous avons toujours fait effort pour nous intégrer femmes pour une plus grande présence dans Télécréole. Et bien, dans l'occasion de 30 ans, ça, et probablement, et principalement, dans le mois de mars, quand on a célébré la Journée internationale de la femme, nous avons dit qu'on a venu avec des femmes, des jeunes dans Télécréole. C'est un conseil pour faire transition. Pour annoncer deux points principaux au test que nous allons gagner. On a annoncé Laïka Lucien, que nous avons dit bonsoir sur Télécréole.
Bonsoir.
On a annoncé également tout Laurie Lucien, que nous avons dit bonsoir, bienvenue sur Télécréole.
Bonsoir, merci.
Ok, d'accord. Bon, moi, je me dis que je fait surprise là. Nous tous les deux signés Lucien. Et nous allons aider Télécréole, faire une série d'interviews ou bien connecter avec différents secteurs de la communauté, ou bien haïtiennes ou bien non haïtiennes, pour porter des informations, ou bien pour porter éducation. Les cas, mal avec grand sœur d'abord.
Pas si grand.
Pas si grand. T'as l'eau à privé dans le même là, Télécréole, si vous comprenez bien. D'accord, donc, ou présentement son avocat, oui. Avant, où tu as étudié en UMass, Amherst, oui. Ensuite dans Suffolk University, et nous connaissons également tout, que nous te connaissons à certains moments dans la question culturelle au niveau de la danse. Oui. Donc, c'est information générale qui nous a présenté au Télécréole, aux téléspectateurs.
Nous sommes qui ont pile différents layers dans moi. So, je pense de moi comme avocat. Mais moi, j'aime la danse. Je dansé avec Arc-en-Ciel, avec tante moi, Marlène Louisia, Edouard, et puis avec cousin Myotou. Et puis, je fais arts martiaux.
Arts martiaux, parlez-moi de karaté ou bien judo?
Je ne fais pas karaté exactement. Le karaté, c'est japonais. Je fais plus forme coréenne avec chinois.
Est-ce que vous comprenez tout son ceinture noire en karaté?
Je cherche dehors, oui.
Ok, d'accord. Donc, vous pratiquez ou bien comme instructeur également? Ou
oui, moi, je suis assistant instructeur dans West Roxbury.
Wow. Là où tu dit que nous allons venir avec d'autres alternatives, je me connais que nous avons gagné un professeur karaté au niveau de Télécréole. En plus, nous avocat. Je tourne plus sur je connais la Leïka ou c'est tisseur Laurie. Et il y en a qui t'ont intrigué tout, ou dans le domaine théâtre également. Parce que tu es passé dans l'école Holy Cross. Parlez un petit peu de ça. Est-ce que son vocation était depuis longtemps? Est-ce que c'est parce que Marlène, c'est ma tante que tout ça a influencé?
Moi, je connais que moi, j'ai toujours voulu faire art. Pour être grand-père, moi. Il était dessiné, il était fait peinture. Et puis moi, quand il est l'ensemble.
Comment les grands-pères?
Pradel.
Lucien, d'accord.
Et puis, parents étaient toujours dit moi que il était fait peinture. Mais moi, pas jamais comme ça. Après ça, là, j'ai commencé à faire peinture. Papa m'a dit, grand peinture, il était fait un pile peinture, oui. Le musée, tout de côté. Après ça, il dit que papa m'a fait théâtre. So, moi, quoi, Léonide vient ensemble.
D'accord. Donc, nous tous les deux, nous t'en parlé de lui, mais nous ne connaissons pas grand-papa.
Moi, je connais lui, mais je suis vraiment jeune. Puis, jeune qu'on y a. Et je suis rencontré là, 3 ans. Je suis
C'est un match jamais compté.
En nous clarifier pour téléspectateurs, Laurie Lucien, Léika Lucien, Charles Lucien. Moi-même, moi, c'est mon Okaï et nous-mêmes, nous, c'est mon...
Jérémy, avec...
Port-au-Prince?
Non, not Port-au-Prince.
Croix-de-Bouquet, la plaine.
Non, Croix-de-Bouquet, Verret.
Verret. Parce que, par contre, si nous ça moi-même, dans une étude que je fais du côté grand-papa, moi, et les Luciens étaient sortis dans un Okaï. Et puis à certains moments, Gagnon qui était chef, gendarme, officier, et puis il était monté à aller dans la zone nord. Donc c'est ça que fait, on dit qu'il y a des Luciens qui rejoignent dans la zone nord, ou bien dans la zone Alaska ou basse. Donc, grosse possibilité.
That were related.
Oui, parce que arrière grand-papa Lucien, ça me connaît dans le caillou, son blanc français que c'était. Donc, non, Lucien sorti du côté et mon français. Donc, on parle de nous toujours en termes de connexion avec la communauté. Donc, à travers la culture, nous sommes connectés avec la communauté. Est-ce que nous avons des activités qu'on fait dans l'organisation, ou bien comme volontaire, ou bien là?
Chaque année, nous toujours participé dans la fête, the Flag Day.
The parade,
Sous Mattapan, sous Blue Hill Ave. Nous supportons restaurant haïtien en pile parce que nous aimons grillons avec et puis avec carrière, nous avons toujours besoin de pour faire manger. Ça, c'est un que nous étions connectés avec culture.
Donc, où tu es dans Suffolk University, où tu es dans UMass Amherst, est-ce que, vu connaissance ou bien contact ou bien passion pour la culture haïtienne, est-ce que pendant où tu es dans Suffolk ou bien UMass, il y a des activités où tu fais qui ont un rapport avec la culture haïtienne ou avec des groupes haïtiens?
Yeah, well, je suis dans Suffolk, je n'ai pas de temps pour faire aucune activité parce que le premier objectif, c'était de graduer avec. Honors. So, je ne pas faire.
Et vous gardez avec honors.
You know. Mais à part de ça, je ne pas faire. Mais là, je suis dans UMass Amherst. Je suis vraiment intégré dans la communauté. Je suis dans la Haitian Association. Je suis vice president for 1 year, treasurer 1 year. Nous avons fait danse, fait programme d'animation pour Timounio pour to introduce them to Haitian culture.
Superbe. J'ai même question pour Kounia là. Pendant que vous êtes là Holy Cross, est-ce que la culture haïtienne est arrivée pour te parler de lui ou bien aider mon familiariser avec lui? Comment?
Oui, peut-être même genre UMass Amherst a une organisation payo, Holy Cross a une organisation qui est la Casa, et puis c'est un bon pays caribéen. So chaque année il y a un show et puis nous danser, nous chanter. Et puis nous montrer la culture par nous. Et puis dans Holy Cross, moi fais un pile art qui gagne un bagage haïtien là-dedans.
Et on va parler de peinture.
Peinture, oui.
D'accord. Donc, qui l'a pas quelques temps peinture? Je viens avec Pamto.
OK. La prochaine fois, ma photo.
Oh, nous sérieux. La prochaine fois, on a une peinture de Léika Lucien là, pour aider nos publics à connaître le travail que nous faisons. Parce que nous n'avons pas un pile peintre haïtienne dans la communauté. Maintenant, en termes de rapport nous, avec la communauté, à côté de la question culturelle, est-ce qu'au niveau social, ou bien économique, ou bien éducation, il y a des bagages qu'on note, qui connaissent triguer ou bien on manque d'informations sur eux?
In terms of what?
What's your take on when it comes to understanding the state of the Asian community here? Is it empowered? Are there things that need to be addressed?
Okay.
What's your...
Well, I think that one of the things that the Haitian community does a really good job at is keeping deference to the older generation that I don't see as much in some of the endemic cultures here, because they're becoming very divided, where you have the families not together. But Haitians, we ensure that the family is very important. And so that's one thing that I notice. And also, when I meet other people, education is extremely important to us. I always tell people, my dad says you can't date someone unless he has a PhD. My dad, but okay, you find him.
And that's true. Education is always important. Like my dad has always said, oh, he wants us to surpass whatever he got. You know, and he has a master's in computer science. So it's like we have to get PhDs to amount to what we want to be.
Now, joke aside, you mentioned that your father said you don't date someone unless he has a PhD.
Yeah, I mean, he's joking.
I know he's joking. However, it's a serious question. From what you've seen in school, in college in particular, have you seen other young black men or young Haitian men? Would you say that they are rather the minority compared to other groups, or do you see like a real presence?
Well, you know, at UMass Amherst, we had a huge Haitian presence. So I don't know, you know, the way that America is, there are more people of Caribbean descent in Boston. And so when you go to, for example, UMass Amherst or Suffolk, you'll find that most of the people of color are either Haitian, Jamaican, a lot of them are from West Africa, but there's not really a historically African-American presence in Boston in the schools. But I think Haitian men, they're a big portion of the member of the black male community.
Right. I have a larger question in terms of your connection to the larger world.
Yeah.
As we speak now, there are particular role models in the black community that either influenced or impacted you or that you look upon when you think of how to empower either the Asian community or the black community? It's for both of you.
Well, I can say that Kara Walker, she is an artist, an African-American artist who creates art about women and silhouetted experiences of women. And I think that's a lot of what my art represents. It's about daily experiences of women, like just like having to get their hair done, receiving catcalls from unwanted, solicited men, just like experiences that embody what it means to be a woman. And I think Kara Walker is somebody who inspires a lot of the art that I create.
It's cool that to end for you.
I think that a lot of my role models, some of them have passed, but I really stay true to them. I think the person I look up to the most who've changed my life, although I wasn't even born when he was there, was Malcolm X. And so I think that, I mean, by any means necessary and things along those lines have meant a lot to me. But outside of that, my family members are a big source of, besides Laika, I don't listen to it.
I'm the best one.
They're a big source of who I model myself around, because they were my first introduction to society.
On the side, you know this famous quote of Malcolm X about Haiti?
Which one?
He was asked during a conference here in Massachusetts about the first black man who died during the civil wars of the 60s. And his answer was, don't tell me about the first black man who died fighting for the war of the white man. Tell me about men who fought, died, and bled for freedom. Tell me about Toussaint Louverture, Jacques Dessalines, Henri Christophe. So somehow, during his time in prison, he had the time to read about these folks and then to claim them also as part of his
Yeah, that's what I loved about it. I think that the black diaspora are very divided. They think that, you know, Haitians are so different than someone from Jamaica. But ultimately, we come from the same place when we're fighting the same issues. And if we can look to the Haitian Revolution as a source of strength for all of us, I think it'll be a uniting factor as opposed to something that we say, well, the Haitians did this, so black Americans here can't achieve this, or things along those lines.
Now, when it comes to popular culture, clearly we have to take into account the fact that hip-hop, rap music and other styles have clearly an influence on the younger generations. What's your take on this cultural phenomenon?
I think it really depends on what you choose to listen to, because there are really great rappers who rap about serious issues, like Kendrick Lamar. He has a lot of songs that pertain to the black experience, pertain to changing the world. And then there are songs that don't do that. So I think it's all about what you want and what you choose to listen to.
I mean, I think the essence of hip-hop when it was started in 1974 in the Bronx, it came after the Reagan administration had done some reforms that maybe we don't have enough time to talk about. But there was endemic poverty in those places, and they didn't have access to the discotheques and things of that sort. So they took whatever they had to create this music. It was graffiti, it was breakdancing, and hip hop is not necessarily rap. It's a culture. It's a cultural movement saying that we're important and we're going to create something for ourselves. And I think that spirit of hip hop is still alive. But when it was commercialized, you had to now cater to those who were actually buying the music, right? It's not made for black people, it's made for paying people. And the paying people may not necessarily have the interests of the black people in mind, which is why we see a lot of degradation of women in hip hop. We see a lot of degradation of black male, talking about drugs and things of that sort. It's because it's popular and it's not really fit to uplift like it was designed in the beginning. But if we're talking about Kendrick Lamar, and people who are underground who aren't actually making a lot of money from it, I think hip hop has a lot to contribute.
Now, I understand that you are a tight-knit family. You still live with your mom and dad in Hyde Park. Do you two happen to share, a quick break now. I want to again reintroduce you as Laurie Lucien, attorney, on the far side, and then Leïka Lucien. Do you happen to share the same views, not talking about mom and dad, but between you as two sisters, or do you sometimes butt heads on some issues, or your perceptions, or your take on certain issues?
I think we're pretty much the same on most major issues.
Yeah.
I think the issues that we take offense to are like, don't use my stuff.
And I think a lot of the thing is like we bounce off of each other. So if like there's an issue, like she'll give me a fact about it, then I'm like, oh, and then like this happened. And then she's like, really? And then like we bounce off ideas. And then through that we create like one big idea that we both follow.
Right. Any take, or have you followed the whole Black Lives Matters movement? Any take on this particular?
Well, when it first started, I thought that they didn't have a concrete goal of what they wanted to achieve. So, for example, when Martin was walking, he wanted voting rights, and these are actual things we could get into the law. So you can't ever stop racism, because you can't keep someone from hating you. And if you're marching to keep someone from hating you, that's not going to achieve anything.
You have
what
to
you
march
can do, you have to march for concrete law. So if you say, okay, this is what we want the police to do. We want police to have cameras. We want them to have an independent body that conducts the investigation. These are things that we can actually achieve. But if you're just saying Black Lives Matter, well, we've been saying that since we've been brought here. And it still doesn't matter to those who hate us. So
for this to happen, what you're describing now, it might take a higher level of consciousness and the skills and the competency to be able to articulate some of those policy issues that you are raising.
Yeah.
And is it something that's lacking in the Black community?
I don't think it's lacking. I think there are so many different voices that are happening at once that some of them may get lost. But I think one of the things that worked is you have to approach things in a, it worked for Malcolm and for Martin, where it was more love and less hatred. Now, you're never gonna get someone to love you, even if you're nice, even if you're mean. But if you're trying to get the laws changed, you need to get the senators who are writing the laws to not think of you a particular way. And it's all politics, ultimately. And so I think that's what we have to do. And I don't know if people aren't doing it.
So part of it, again, when it comes to law, what area of the law are you either expert on, or that are you practicing currently?
Okay, I am a corporate attorney and I do a lot of healthcare regulatory work. So it's completely different than some of this criminal and civil rights things that we've just been discussing.
And in this context, does the Affordable Care Act, aka Obamacare.
It does play a lot into what we do, because we're trying to counsel our clients how to navigate this new healthcare landscape. And so it does. Obamacare has been very instrumental in a lot of the work that I do. And
by mentioning clients, do you mean corporate clients as well as lay people, or it's focused more on your?
I work mostly with corporations. I don't really, and I'm an associate in a larger law firm. So by saying my clients, it's even being too much, giving myself too much credit. So the partners have their clients, and I do work for them, for the clients at this level in my career. But we don't necessarily have, in my practice, individual clients.
Leïka, it's just a very anecdotal piece. I recently saw you driving a bunch of peers or colleagues, which I jokingly pointed out, oh, she might be some kind of leader. Are there leadership skills that either you had to apply or use, or that were bestowed upon you to achieve some kind of activities or goals?
Well, I think a lot of it comes from theater, because in theater you have to be in your own role, but also help out other people when they don't remember their lines or things like that. So I think a lot of the leadership stems from theater, and I think having a background in theater has helped me become a leader, because you learn the skills that you need to have to be a leader. Being able to speak up, being able to listen to other people, and try to work around what they want or try to assimilate everyone together. So I think theater is something that really helps me try to be a leader.
I'm also going to add that she had a wonderful example in me. So, you know, she's had to watch me her entire life, so you're welcome, Leka.
Good point here. Now that we are discussing that, are there modern comedians, either from this generation or from older generations, that you also like or appreciate?
Who are they?
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of Kevin Hart. I think Kevin Hart is hilarious.
Lori is trying to be a comedian on the side.
I did a little stand-up for a little bit, but it was like the wrong,
the wrong crowd.
I had some topics were about immigration, and everybody there clearly did not immigrate. So it was a room full of white people. I'm like, oh, you know, when your parents came from. Just kidding. Just kidding. Okay, yeah, Mayflower.
So Kevin Hart, anyone else?
Who? Off the top of my head, I would gravitate to Kevin Hart.
Do you also write your own things at times?
For comedy?
Yeah.
I do write. My cousin records me when I try. A lot of it is just extemporaneous. But.
So fascinating. So you do some of these, and then you do the painting part of it. The creativity is there. I'm going to assume it might be a Lucian trademark as well. My son is also into theater, so nice. My daughter sings. Okay, ladies, I want to make sure that my viewers understand that you've been here as our future co-host and that you are not going through an interview to confirm if yes or no. We'll be here soon. As a matter of fact, I think if I'm not mistaken, Lori will be with me for the next segment.
I will be here.
With our very special guest. Let me say it again, puisque nous commençons en créole, que téléspectateurs, que nous sommes interviewé là, Lori Lucien, avec Leïka Lucien, où on doit demander pour ça qu'il y a trois Lucien sur stage là, je ne vais pas répondre, je ne vais pas dire que c'est ni petite moi, ni cousine moi, ni sœur moi, c'est une coïncidence qui est là avec nous, et que dans le futur, il y a différents segments de télécréole que vous pouvez aller, ou bien aller chercher des sujets d'intérêt ou bien des invités d'intérêt pour débattre. Et présentation pour le faire en anglais ou bien en créole, dépendant de la situation. Par contre, si Laurie a un dernier mot pour dire rapidement, 30 secondes, j'aime qu'on dit invité mieux. Et Leïka.
Well, I live by a mantra, and that is be authentic, love yourself, and spread the love to others.
Magnifique.
And I will always say follow your dreams and follow what makes you happy, not what the world wants you to follow.
Voilà, des mantras, des convictions qui sûrement exprimées encore une fois des caractéristiques de leadership qu'a deux invités que nous avons gagnés. Aux invités spectateurs étaient branchés. Je vais retourner tout à l'heure avec Lori Capilla avec nous et nous allons recevoir Ruth George qui travaille pour municipalité ou bien pour cité, pour ville Boston dans un grand projet Imagine Boston qui Kounian là, il y a plus de travail sur lui. C'est avec Charles Lucien pour une édition de Tête à Tête sur Télécréole. La propose, la retourner.